Hey guys, Lisa here with REEL Movie Lovers, and this week's news is going to be all about sequels. I just watched The Accountant 2 this weekend with Ben Affleck and John Berthenol, and let me tell you, it's better than the first one. I know, but it is. And I love the first one. Love the first one. The second one, at least on this first watch, the second one, it came nice, it came strong. It was funny. The fight scenes were amazing. There was even more of a relationship you got to see between the two brothers. They dove deeper into that relationship. It was good. It was good. I recommend you watch The Accountant 2. Hard recommend. But that got me thinking about other sequels that are happening that I may or may not be excited for. 10 Things I Hate About You director says he's developing a follow-up movie. Some of you might remember the 90s teen drama comedy 10 Things I Hate About You. It stars Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger, R.I.P. I think it was kind of like a re-adaptation of the Shakespeare play Taming of the Shrew, I believe. But, it was a big hit. I was a big fan. Still am. Love that movie. I think it has a cult following now. It's a classic. Well, the director for that movie, Gil Junger, is looking to continue the series with a trilogy. Not 2 more movies, 3. A trilogy. So he's looking to do 10 Things I Hate About Dating, 10 Things I Hate About Marriage, and 10 Things I Hate About Kids. Okay, so are we following the same characters as they progress through these moments or not? He's currently developing the follow-up movie 10 Things I Hate About You right now. He's working on it. But not only has the trilogy not been approved, the first movie in the trilogy hasn't been approved. So he's working and developing 10 Things I Hate About Dating, but the studios haven't officially given it the okay. And he's hoping to have Julia Stiles return. So again, there's been no talks or anything, so it's possible she could be in it. It's possible not. Now, I'm curious because I'm like, okay, if you're bringing back Julia Stiles all these years later, is she now going to be the parent and her daughter or son is the one that's we're going to be following, having the dating mishaps and the things that they hate about dating? Or are you going to be featuring an older Julia Stiles who is now thrust back into the dating field or was on the dating field? Maybe she never got married, if she's even looking for marriage, and she just wants to date. I don't know. There's no word on what this looks like or what it is. He has said he would like to have original cast members returning. So I'm not sure which ones he's looking for. If you're doing a sequel or a legacy sequel, people tend to expect previous characters to show up, even if it's to just be like, what's up? And before Heath Ledger died in 2008, Junger was looking at doing a kind of spin-off sequel with Heath Ledger. That would have been interesting. I would have probably watched that. Now, Junger has said that if it gets green light and everything's all good to go, he will have a dedication of sorts to Heath Ledger's character, Patrick, in some form or fashion. And there is currently in development a stage adaptation for Broadway, 10 Things I Hate About You. I would definitely watch that. This movie is ripe for a Broadway play. Now, it didn't say musical. It's not really a musical. I mean, not really. It's not a musical at all. But I'm curious. Matilda wasn't a musical, but they made it a musical Broadway play. So I'm curious if it'll be just a regular Broadway play or a musical Broadway play.
Oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay.
Is it automatically a musical if it's a Broadway play? Look how cultured I sound. How do I feel about this? It's not going to touch the original for me, for sure. If you have different characters you're following in different stages, maybe it could work. I don't know if we'd want to follow the same characters through the trilogy. 10 Things I Hate About Dating, 10 Things I Hate About Marriage, 10 Things I Hate About Kids. Because now it just sounds like you're complaining. But if we have like character A, we're following them and they're dating. Then we have character B, we're following them in their marriage. And character C, kids. Maybe it doesn't work when it's different people. Maybe it has to be the same person we're following because we kind of want to see the next stage in their life. I don't know. I gotta see a script, an outline. I need to know more about what you're looking to do before I just hop on and say yes. And speaking of sequels that are decades apart, Practical Magic 2 is coming out next year in September with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. Now, this original movie dropped like in 1998, and it was about two sisters who are witches who are trying to, beat the curse over their lives that prevents them from finding love. Like, if they find love, they can't keep love for whatever reason. I did watch this movie, can not remember it fully. I don't remember much about it. I just remember one of them had a daughter, I think. Sandra Bullock's character, I think. But yeah, I don't remember if they're able to break the curse or not. I cannot remember. I should probably rewatch it. Anyway, sequel coming out, and they're both returning. Interesting. The first film had a budget of $75 million, and it only grossed $68.3 million. So it did not make its money back in the box office. However, let's not forget, it's the 90s. DVDs and Blu-rays are a thing. So it probably could have built up a cult classic and made its money in DVD sales. Which is why they're thinking of bringing it back out. And there might be some kind of, they probably tested the audience, see how interested people might be. I haven't really been into like many of the films that Nicole Kidman's been in lately. I've kind of been avoiding them, just haven't been feeling it too much. I'm not sure how a sequel of this would do for me. You know what? Maybe I rewatched the first one and I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe I would, but I'd have to see. You know what I mean? So the producer of the original Practical Magic, Denise Di Novi, has said that I think the big mistake people make with sequels is when they kind of want to reinvent the wheel and be totally original and surprise people that's different or whatever. Is she talking about Joker 2? Folie à deux? She could be. So I guess this means that they're going to follow closely to the first one as far as like the tone, the characters themselves, maybe, where they are in life. And wait a minute, again, if one of them has a daughter, wouldn't the daughter be older now? I gotta rewatch the original. I got to. All right, guys, that's it for this week. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can always be up to date on what's going on. And many thanks to my top tier Patreon members, Von Kurt and Thelma. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for all of your support. And if you guys are looking to support or get more from me, go ahead and check out my Patreon, NXG Global Productions, where I drop behind the scenes content, movie reviews, and more updates on writing, producing, and directing. And if you'd like to have me cover a specific topic, you can go ahead right over there and make a note. Let me know. All right. See you guys. Bye.